There's Nick Zinn. Happy Positive Friday to you as well, Nicholas. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a good week. I hope so far you're having a good month. What is this? I gotta answer this. All right. I'm positive I want to finish a page, and then I'm good. This will be a short one today, maybe a half an hour. I Shelly is off today. We're heading down to see my mother and take her to dinner. Although I realized this morning it is bike week in Daytona Beach, which is where she area that she lives in. So this should be a bit crazy to find somewhere nice and quiet to eat for dinner. Just realized something from the last chapter I screwed up on. to add a line there. Grubhubbing again, and my phone doesn't do great with Twitch and all the other apps going if I'm quiet. Not a problem. But you know what? I appreciate the you even being on. I hope the grubbing and the hubbing are going well. Hope you're making some money. My thing is, I would probably be like, yeah, I'm just gonna eat some of this food. Like, this guy doesn't know if he's missing French fries. Do they really count the chicken McNuggets? You know what I'm saying? He can live with 9. This guy's probably fat or something, and he needs me to help him. I delivered pizza years ago. Not as a profession. A fill-in. My brother worked for a pizza place, and he was their delivery driver. And it was he also worked for a chicken place delivering. And I remember it was 4th of July, and he was like, yeah, I'm not going to work. They're going to fire me unless I can get somebody to cover. Do you want to do it? I'm like, yeah. And this is like in the mid-90s. This is back before you had GPS and phones and all that. You literally was like, okay, you're going to go to 1318 Riverside Drive and deliver this food. And then you would go to this map on the wall, this giant map on the wall, and I would have to find out where the hell was just. And there was no key, like there was no, like here's the zone that Riverside Drive is in. No, you literally had to look on the map, the whole map that was in Red Bank. Go all the way in Red Bank, all the way to thing, and find the street, and then go, okay, I'm here, so I need to do this, okay, and then just kind of jot that down on a piece of paper. And then remember when you were going, what you were, where you were actually going, so you didn't get lost. Because if you got lost, too bad. And I actually had nobody until like, I think the first 2 hours I just stood there. You know, they didn't pay you unless you did a delivery. So I finally had like maybe 3 deliveries that whole night. So it was, my brother knew what he was doing. It wasn't going to be worth anything. 4th of July, everybody's cooking out and stuff. I think I worked one other time for him because I think I went to the same apartment. The next time I also covered for him, maybe a couple weeks later. So, there you go. I've never had anybody open the door naked. I've never had any of that. Although I have had a lot of dogs barking at me when I did that. I was not a fan. Probably did it 6 or 7. You probably delivered more food in this last week than I did my whole delivery career. But it is what it is, right? It is what it is. All right. I'm going to remind everybody to resubscribe. I'm a few subscribers short that I normally have. I would appreciate that. Use your Twitch Prime. If you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime. It's free for you. Subscribe, resubscribe. Also, if you're watching this later, I got like a hair is bothering me. It's like like glasses or something. I don't know. It's one of those where you just see like a hair. Yeah, cat hair in the eye, probably. Noodles and Company and Taco Bell, if you're curious what I'm wondering. Noodles and Company, I don't know what Noodles and Company is. I have heard of Taco Bell. Run to the border. I'm a big fan of the Taco Bell. Hey, cat hair in the eye, new song by Nazareth. It's a follow-up. It's a follow-up song. There's a band, I can't remember which band is one of those 80s hair metal bands, and they have a song called Hair of the Dog. And I just assumed forever. I never listened to it because I just figured, okay, it's just a cover, and every band back in the day covered Hair of the Dog. And then not too long ago, it came up on my Spotify, and I looked and I'm like, it's a different song. Like, why would you write? I mean, it's the same concept, Hair of the Dog, you know, you keep drinking kind of thing. Hair of the Dog That Bit You. It was weird. Because I'm like, yeah, I've already heard a lot of versions of this song. And every band was playing this. Every metal band from the 80s played Hair of the Dog live. Just like every punk band from the 80s played Stepping Stone live. It seemed like there were certain covers you had to do or you just weren't legit. Too legit to quit. Nobody covered that song Too Legit to Quit. I believe there's a yeah, now I wish that Professor Lufsky was on because he could probably tell you that there was a metal band that did that. So I'm speaking of which, I don't remember the name of the band. Never heard of it before. The only reason I heard of it is I read an article that they covered Funky Cold Medina, Tone Loc classic. And the part that gets you is they changed the lyrics. The part where he, where it ends up he takes her home and it's a man. And, the Oscar Mayer Wiener line. They changed all that because it's offensive to people. So they changed it to some other really lame lyrics about something else. And I'm like, if you're offended by a stupid song that came out 40 years ago, then maybe don't cover that song. I mean, that's my take on it, right? Like, oh, this song has an offensive. Then don't cover that song. Anyway, that's my hot take for the day. I had a problem on Wednesday. I don't know if you were on, Nick. I don't remember. Where I dropped off. It didn't say I dropped off, and I don't know what happened. But all of a sudden, I had 0 viewers, and I was like, I had like 6 people on. All of a sudden, all 6 of them are just gone. So I shut it off, and then reconnected, and then it did it again. So I don't know what the problem really was, but like it's saying that it's just you and me, Nick, is basically what it's saying is on here right now, if you're even still on. So I don't know what happened. But I'm also on an hour early because I got to go to see my mom today. So I don't know what's going on. Really, I just want to get to this next page, and then I'm going to just knock this off. I probably at some point this weekend, maybe I will be on. I don't know. Who can say? I was not on. Looked like it was a short one. Yeah, it was like two 20-minute ones. I finally just gave up, and I was just like, no. Yeah, you can watch them in their entirety on YouTube, which was what I was saying before until I get distracted. Hit the subscribe button on YouTube. Doesn't cost you anything. It helps me. It helps me build up my following there. Tons of videos on there. Not only the last week or so of these live Twitch ones, but I also have a lot of other videos. Walk and talk, where every Friday on my Patreon I walk around and I answer a question from a viewer, from a follower. And so that is up. There's a bunch of those. They're like 4 and 5 minute videos. There's a bunch of those up there. I even have some of the old Mondo Method podcast interviews that me and Chuck Buda did with other authors. Those are still up there. When me and JC Walsh were doing movie reviews, those episodes are up there. So there's a lot of other stuff up there. I believe that might be it. There might be other stuff in there. Who knows? But anyway, check it out. All right, I gotta finish this. I gotta finish this page. Yeah, I might keep spelling wrong. Liam, not Laim. Lame. The more I drive Grubhub, the more I sound like you with yelling at all the mooks. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I don't. That's why I don't drive, because of the mooks. Out of the way, you damn mook! Next time I order anything, pizza, Chinese food, anything, I'm gonna say, do you know Nick Zinn? He drives for Grubhub. No, not here. No, he's like 1,500 miles away. They're like, oh, Nick. Yeah, we know Nick. Yeah, he's a good mook. Hmm. Next page, Nick Zinn. Next page. You're still doing the photography stuff though, right? I would imagine you're just waiting for the season to change. People don't want to have weddings and take graduation pictures or pictures with their dogs when it's 18 feet of snow outside. But the industry is very slow. Is it just this time of year it's slow, or is it like I've never seen it this slow before? This is apocalyptic slowness, kind of thing. I haven't seen this slow since COVID or 2008, so read into as you will. All right, well that's not none of that is good news. The good part is it's not 2008. It's not COVID. Technically, it's not COVID. So at least you have another means of making money besides your own OnlyFans, obviously. I should put this on OnlyFans, right? I'm sure people would love to pay to see me writing, talking to Nick. I'm probably gonna go till 12:30, so about another 7 minutes. Exactly. How many do you normally? How many um, pickups do you normally do in a day? If like you today, you're like, I'm gonna 9 to 5 this thing. Like, how many do you normally do? My daughter and her boyfriend will do it on weekends. OnlyFans only pay for really sick things. Yeah, which is me talking to Nick Zinn. About 6 days. That's pretty good. Get your money. You just gotta hope it's a good amount of them out there. Every now and then, when we're like really we're tired, we're lazy, whatever, and we're like, man, I want a pub sub. Let's pay for that pickup thing, and then since it's got to cost us X number of dollars anyway, they're gonna mark it. Let's just do like have somebody go and do our whole grocery list. It's great, and then they deliver like 10 bags of food to our front door. Instacart. Thank you. Instacart. It's great. Like, yeah, I want a pub sub. We're gonna get 2 pub subs, and oh, I need creamer. Oh, I need bagels. Oh, I need pork roll. Oh, I need this. I need this. Oh, we need milk and a loaf of bread, and oh, don't forget we need cookies. Don't forget we need potato chips. Can't eat a pub sub without Lay's potato chips and some uh, dip. These are all important things. And I would imagine there are tons of people like this time of day that pays well. I'll deliver whatever. Exactly. Here's your 3 grams of cocaine and also your bottle of Diet Sprite. Next, Armand book delivery. That would be a good one. People buy my book, and then Nick, you just drive around the country and deliver it. Well, I mean, we'll have to mark it up a couple dollars. I would imagine this time of day, do you get a lot of big orders like offices or stuff like that, or is it just lazy people at home? Chad Hoey in the house. It is positively Friday, Mr. Hoey. It is. Hope you are doing well. Mostly lazy people, yeah, which makes sense. It's like, it's noon. I don't want to leave the house. There's no reason for me not to be able to leave the house. But you know what? Nick Zinn will bring me 3 cheeseburgers and some fries and a Diet Coke. So why not? I mean, why not? Ugh. I'm 12 words away from breaking 3,000 on this. So I probably should write 12 more words, right? think I'm on page 2. Page 2. All right. This is I'm writing Down and Dirty 2, the second book in the whatever 6 books is. In the sextology. Book 1 is done. It is with beta readers even as we speak. There's no release date yet on any of these. My goal was really to finish the first 3 books. Sexy Tuplet, I believe that's what they call it. The 6 books is called a Sexy Tuplet. So if I can get, I'm on chapter 3, so it's not like I'm killing it or anything, you know, but see what happens. I gotta adjust this a little bit. Let me make an adjustment here. I don't like how that's shown. That's better. Sometimes everything like shifts. You know, I don't like that. I don't like the shifting thing. So, putting this, what do you call it on there? The chat on the side there. It kind of shifted everything else a little bit, which is not good. Honey?
Yeah.
Let me know when you're ready.
Okay, you got time.
All right. Then we got to skedaddle, as the young kids say. Sure, they still use that word. Cademan. Now I've seen Dune Part 2 in theaters. I've never seen Part 1 in theaters. I'm going to tell you something. I never saw the original movie from when I was a teenager. I never even saw that version of it. I'm a huge Dune fan of the books. I read them when I was a kid. First 3 anyway. And they were great. But I've never seen any of the movies or anything else. But I hope you like it. Everybody who saw it said that it was good. You're jumping in as I'm actually leaving. I've written my 12 words I needed to write. They were good, perfect. I'm glad you enjoyed them. Nick, Chad Hoey, Cademan, everybody who's popping in, I appreciate you jumping in. But I am heading off to see my mother and go to dinner. So I might be back this weekend. I don't know. The goal is to write. It's a new month. February was another awful month for me writing. So I'm writing a lot today, which is great. Yesterday being a leap year, I added some words as well. So that was like a bonus day, which was nice as well. So everybody, I will definitely see you on Monday. So see you on Monday. You have a great weekend. I appreciate all the support. Also, follow me on YouTube. Subscribe on YouTube. It's free. Doesn't cost you a thing. I appreciate it. All these videos will be up on there as well. See ya.